Hey, very good Sunday morning to you all. Welcome to my channel. This is Grandma Katie Crochets and Knits. Sometimes I quilt too, but that's a different channel, mind you. Um, okay. Yes, I'm still working on the Jacob's Ladder. I am to the midway point. You noticed I went from black to the gray fleck, black fleck to the gray fleck because I was running out of the black. I didn't have enough, and I had to wait for my yarn order to come in, which it finally did. Coming to the other half of that, and we'll be done with, hopefully I will be done with this by the end of the week. So anyway, let's get busy. I got a big box of yarn here to share with y'all. Because one of the things I do is with kitchen towels, let me show you, is I crochet the tops of kitchen towels. So I was at Hobby Lobby, and all of their fall products right now are 40% off, which was really good for me. So I'm in a Hobby Lobby, and oh my goodness, I cannot resist the kitchen towels. And I cannot resist, especially fall. It's my favorite time of the year. I ordered some Premier yarn. So anyway, I ordered some pumpkin color yarn to go with this, and then so one of the towels, so I got two of them. One of them I will crochet with the pumpkin yarn. The other I will do with a navy blue to go with the blue, because what I do is I just pick one color in the towel, and I think I already said this before, and I crochet across the top. So that's what I do with that one. And then this one, these two, at Hobby Lobby, I went to the clearance section and found a bunch of clearance yarn and found a really pretty, let me show you this really pretty brown yarn. I found this gorgeous brown yarn that will go with both of these towels. So then the little mushrooms, I have leftover Big Twist from when I was purchasing yarn from Joann's. So that is the color I'm going to put on those two. And then the little gnome guys. Okay. So sometimes not sometimes, quite often, I love to go to the Dollar Tree because they have these nifty little, they're 109 yards, 1.76 ounces, and it's Premier yarn. It's called Just Yarn. And these are absolutely perfect for a lot of projects and stuff that I work on. But anyway, so the little gnome guys, they're going to get this really pretty sage green. Oh, this is called moss. Brighten up those towels. So that's what I'm going to do with that color. And then this guy, this right here, I have some options with these two. Now I can do brown, or I have several different color teal greens that I can work with. Let me show you what I've got for the teal green. First of all, I have this one. So this one kind of goes with it, but it's more green. So when I put it up next to the truck, see, when I put it on there, it makes the truck look more blue. And then there's this. It's a dark jade teal. I think this, sorry, I'm trying to not get my hands in the way. So this one might go with it a little better. This one kind of brightens it up. Or I could do the pumpkin. This is the pumpkin color. What do you think about the pumpkin color on that? I like the pumpkin color. I think that's really pretty. And I got two of these, and these are 14 ounces each. Another option for the truck, this is called pecan. And I don't see this as a particularly pretty color, but it is a brown, and it does go with the colors in the towel. So I might use that too. Okay, so now for the yarn haul. Oh my goodness. Um, okay, so like I said, when I purchase yarn, I purchase with specific projects in mind. Or I purchase understanding that I can use it for several different projects, like smaller projects, so that I know that the yarn will be used, right? Okay, so but sometimes, like when it's on sale, like the Hobby Lobby yarn. So I was at Hobby Lobby purchasing fabric, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go look at the clearance to see if they happen to have any yarn on sale. And I did find a small amount of yarn on clearance. So, like I said, I found the two skeins of brown. So I got that. And then I found this really pretty skein of orange. This is I love this yarn. This is a soft yarn. This was like $1.27 or something like that. And I am experimenting. I have been wanting to experiment with an extended Afghan hook. Just because I love Tunisian crochet, and I have been wanting for a long time to do an Afghan with an extended crochet hook. I want to do a fall crochet hook with oranges, browns, greens, yellows, that type of thing, with all the really pretty fall colors, like the turning of the leaves. So can y'all tell I like the fall? I got these two skeins. This is really pretty. This is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Prince. This is a 3-weight. It's a sport weight, so it's a DK sport weight. Anyway, there are 377 yards. It's 4 ounces, 115 grams, 345 meters if you go by that. You can use a US size 6 knitting needle or a 4 millimeter knitting needle, depending on which way you go with that. As far as a crochet hook, you can use up to a size 7 or a 4.5 millimeter. So I got these for $1.49 each. These were in the clearance. So I thought that was really pretty. I'm kind of wanting to do a baby Afghan with this. I haven't found the right pattern that I want to do yet. I may want to find another DK weight yarn, maybe in this, see this light pinkish coral. Let me see if I can get that on there for you. See that really pretty light coral? That is just gorgeous. If I can find that color, or maybe a little bit darker, something a little darker. But anyway, there are several colors in here that are just really pretty. See that dark coral in there? If I can find a DK weight in there to contrast this, I would like to do that and make a baby Afghan for a little girl or something. Anyway, that's what I would like to do with that. A few months back, I was in Michael's, and I was looking for a specific piece of fabric because I also quilt. I also make quilts. And I just happened to be walking by the yarn. Oh my goodness. I cannot resist the yarn. It's ridiculous. But anyway, and I look at this yarn and it says $5. Excuse me, it says $5. It's Loops and Threads Skinny Chenille. And it is the color. It says multi-stripe. Doesn't really give a color, but it's kind of a mint green. But it is so pretty. So, of course, I had to get two. They were the last two on the shelf. So, and I debated for like 10 minutes. And then I decided to go ahead and get it. So another baby Afghan. I love making baby Afghans. I do. I can't help myself. I have to. I may scan that barcode and see what kind of patterns um, are they suggest for this, because I have never used this yarn before. So I want to see what I can do with this. So the hook size it suggests is a US 7 or a 4.5 millimeter. For the knitting needles, 4.5 millimeter, or US up to a size 7. And it is a worsted weight. It is a 4. So yeah, that is a, it looks more like a 3 to me, but it's a 4. It's considered a worsted weight. So it's nice. I'm looking forward to using it and getting a really nice little baby Afghan out of this. Back to my Hobby Lobby sale. Okay, I found this for $1.49. This finishes out the Hobby Lobby sale. So this is also a 3 weight or sport weight, DK weight, whatever you want to call it. You can use up to a size 6 needle, a size 7 hook. This is a really pretty blue. It's called Pink-a-Boo. I don't know why they call it Pink-a-Boo, because it's blue, but there it is. It's Baby Bee Sweet Delight Pink-a-Boo. And there it is. And what I like to do with these types of yarns, I have found the sweetest baby booty patterns and mitten patterns. I found the patterns on YouTube. I will drop those links in the description below for you so that you can go do that as well. I will not steal other people's patterns. I will share them with you so that you can go learn them for yourself. But the ones that I have learned how to make are just the absolute cutest. They're my favorite pattern. I use a size 5 double point needle to do that with. I use them for the booties and for the mittens both. Okay. And then if I make the hat, if I make a newborn cap, I use a size 6, US 6 straights. There's a reason I do that, because I knit them, the hat I knit on the flat and then sew a seam together. I finally found it. It is Heartland Tweed, Black Canyon Tweed. And it came 3 in a package. So once I am finished with this Afghan, I've got plenty of yarn to start something else with bright colors again. So there is that. I had started this Afghan. It's a corner to corner. I am using a size J hook for this. It's just a regular size, and it's Lion Brand. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Lion Brand Homespun. And I love Lion Brand Homespun for the corner to corner because it's soft and cuddly, and it because of the nature of this yarn, it doesn't leave a lot of gaps because of how this yarn is made. And that's one of the things that I like the Lion Brand Homespun yarn for. This dark color is called Prairie. So I purchased this on Facebook Marketplace, and I purchased several skeins of yarn from this lady in my area, and this was part of the yarn. There were 2 skeins, but 2 skeins is not enough to make a nice size Afghan. So I wanted a contrast color to go with it. I was looking for a color. I wanted a lighter color to go with it. So I went on Amazon. Amazon had it. It's called Tudor because it has, okay, so this Prairie has some burgundies and deep teal, green, blue. Anyway, it's got these gorgeous, I think you can kind of see the burgundies and blues and stuff in there. So that's the reason I got this to go with it, because these are 6-ounce skeins, and it's a 5 weight. It's a bulky 5 weight. There's 185 yards, 169 meters, and it's 6 ounces or 170 grams. Okay, so I told you that I go to the Dollar Tree, right? And I purchased these little skeins of yarn. This particular color, this is sherbet. I use this for baby hats, mittens, booties, that kind of stuff. I will also use it for baby afghans. So, and this is the Just Yarn by Premier. I absolutely adore this Just Yarn. So here's what have been purchasing from Dollar Tree. So this, the moss color, I bought, whoops, yeah, throw them across the room, Karen. Okay, so I purchased 7 of these because there's actually a green color Afghan that I'm working on. And so the Dollar Tree that I was in, they happen to have this really pretty green color that is coordinating with the green Afghan that I'm working on. And I bought every green skein they had, which was only 7. So I hope this is enough to go in the Afghan. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make that work for my pattern and what I am doing. So there's that. And then I thought, I was in a different Dollar Tree because in my area, I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So in the little area where I live, there are, I'm going to say, about at least 8 different Dollar Trees that I can go to. Believe it or not, there are at least 8 different Dollar Trees that I can go to get yarn, and they all carry different colors of yarn. It's absolutely hilarious, but it's dangerous for me because I will spend money on yarn when I go to Dollar Tree now. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But anyway. I love yarn. Oh my gosh. I love yarn as much or more as I love fabric. And by the way, Dollar Tree has fat quarters for $1.25 as well. And oh my gosh, they have the prettiest cotton fat quarters. And I bought just a ton of them one day for an Afghan that, or for a quilt, excuse me, not an Afghan, for a quilt that I'm going to be doing, a baby quilt. But anyway, so there was another Dollar Tree that I was at. So I purchased these. This is just, what color did they say this is? This is cream. I kept thinking it was white, but it's cream. And when you put it next to white, it does look like a creamy color. I was hoping to get more of this, but I will make this work for what I want it for. I got it to go with this blue color because I want to make blue, yellow, and, cream color boy Afghan. I thought blue, yellow, and cream would be really pretty. Or I could just do it blue and cream. I don't know. Anyway, so I got 6 of the blue ones and 4 of the white ones. And I already have a really pretty yellow that will go with this. So I'm just leaving this in this bag until I get to this project. So, and I get these little bags at the Dollar Tree. So I just leave this yarn in this bag until I get to the project. So yeah, that's just kind of gonna sit there until I get to that project. Yeah, I've got more projects lined up than is it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so the other thing I find at the Dollar Tree is Just Chenille, Premier Just Chenille. So, and I buy these 2 skeins at a time. Sometimes I'll only buy it 1 skein at a time. This brown is called Cocoa. The red is called Crimson. The orange is called Salmon. See how pretty that is? And the purple is called Iris. Now, last box, last purchase, Premier Yarn Haul. I have purchased the Just Cotton Premier Just Cotton at the Dollar Tree, and I loved the way it felt. It's nice and soft. It crochets up very, very nicely. I make dishcloths out of it, and I loved it. Love, love, love it. So I found 2 different colors that I liked online on sale, by the way. Of course, it was on sale. So I found this one. This one is called Orange Stripe. It's got purple, orange, yellow, all that. It looks like fall to me. So anyway, it's really pretty. I'm anxious, and it came 3 in a package. So I bought that one. And then these other one that I purchased, this is called Autumn Stripe. So there's that. So I'm looking forward to use that. This is brown, orange, cream, and white. So there's that. And I could mix and match this with this. See how nice that goes together? Yeah. Do a bag or something with that. Yeah, there you go. So there's that. That's I purchased that from Premier. And then, Christmas. Okay, Christmas is coming. So I have seen people do the crochet Christmas ornaments. I would like to do some crochet Christmas ornaments. You know, you crochet and then you wrap it around your styrofoam ball and you hang it on your tree. So I purchased, it's called Mary. Okay. Red, green, white. It's really pretty. They had it in sparkle as well. I didn't get the sparkle. I got this one, Premier Basics Multi. I just thought it was really pretty. So that's why I got that one. And then I do have a specific Afghan in mind for all of this yarn that I purchased. So I got 2 skeins of pumpkin, 2 skeins of moss ombre. Look at how pretty this is, and those are gonna be nice stripes. It starts out this deep green color, and then it looks like it goes to a medium green, and then a light green, and then back to the deep green. So I got 2 skeins of that. Okay. And then it's going to go with this pecan and linen. So I thought those were going to be pretty for this fall, because I want another fall Afghan. So yeah, and most of these they're all 4-weight. They're all worsted weight. That's my favorite yarn to work with. So these are 14 ounce. These are all 14-ounce skeins. There's my yarn haul. And I am still working on the Jacob's Ladder. Hopefully I will be done this week. I have all the yarn I need for it. I can finish it up and get busy with some of my other projects now and get back to some of my quilting. That's on another channel. You'll have to go visit that channel. That is called Grandma Katie's Custom Quilts. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.